tavern under shadows and smoke. Jesse spun tales as he sipped and joked. A train through the canyon, 3 cars ripe with gold, a guard in the last and riches to hold. The Shackleman nodded, his face like stone. Stu grinned at the thought of treasures unknown. We rode out at midnight to the Rock Island line, with a plan so daring and order divine. The Trinity train heist, blood and greed, riches taken, hearts that bleed. 3 cars looted, the legend stands. The Trinity train heist by outlaw hands. The locomotive screamed as it met its fall. The engine tipped over, we silenced its call. From the first car we stripped their jewels and rings. The cries of the rich, just the sound of kings. Carriage 2 was a feast, the liquor flowed. The gold in the 3rd was the mother lode. We forced the guard to open the door. The spoils of the night spilled onto the floor. The Trinity train heist, blood and greed, riches taken, hearts that bleed. 3 cars looted, the legend stands. The Trinity train heist by outlaw hands. We got to the horses, bags full and tight, but from the shadows came men in the night. Jesse and Frank, no remorse in their eyes. Hand over the loot or lose your lives. We handed it over, the bags full of gold. Jesse held up his gun as Frank loaded the horse. I stood there fuming, fists clenched tight. Jesse and Frank took off into the night. The Trinity train heist, blood and greed, riches taken, hearts that bleed. 3 cars looted, the legend stands. The Trinity train heist by outlaw hands. I chased them down, my rage burned wild. Stu's shot rang out as his gun misfired. The bullet hit me sharp in the back. I crumpled down as the world turned black. I lay in the dirt, my breath running thin. The Shackleman kneeled, his guilt pulled him in. Rest easy, my friend, he said with resolve. His tone weighed heavy, his spirit absolved. The moon cast its light on a crime gone wrong. The Trinity train heist, now a mournful song. Jesse rode on, with Frank close behind. The truth of his name was burned into my mind. Jesse James and his brother Frank, 2 devils in shadows, the only motherfuckers capable of pulling one over on old Rob. And the Trinity train heist would go on to be known as the Platte City train robbery. And that motherfucker, Jesse James, would get all the credit as the true outlaw responsible, lay dying in the dirt. And now you know how old Rob met his end.